Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. So this one is not actually in any way related to my Building Newcrest series. I will leave a link in the description where I in the corner, if I remember, to watch that series. But I've been mainly doing cast videos for that video, for that series, aka just one cast video. So, I'm gonna go ahead and do a speed build, because I low-key miss it. And since my last build, platforms have actually came out, and I was like, ooh, so exciting, from all the videos I was watching, there was a ton of bugs and kinks, so I wanted to kind of wait for that to all simmer down, and, I was like, oh, we probably won't have any issues, but I was very wrong. This build was probably the most aggravating build I've had in a really long time. Like, whenever you make platforms, it removes the walls and it messes up the roofing and it removes some of the furniture, and then it was just so annoying to build with it. And by the time I got to like the formal living room, I was like, I'm done with this. I just wanted to get it over with. Because I actually liked how the house turned out, but the process of doing it was so infuriating. Um, and it was just so weird. Like, there was also some minor glitches that I obviously figured out later in the build. And the roofing, obviously, I had some trouble with that because y'all know me and roofing were enemies. But I really love the layout. Like, not exactly love the layout. I like the layout of this house, and I really like how many one of the bedrooms that I built has like an elevated place where the bed is, and I really loved that. Like, there's obviously aspects of this house that I loved, but like I said, the process of doing it and like the whole platform thing. Plus, there was a weird glitch with the roofing that you could probably see about now, where like the shading is really weird, and like just that process and that constant. I need to make this room bigger, but it's gonna delete the walls and the platform. And if I do this and this and this, and oh my god, it was so annoying. But that aside, I really like how this house turned out. I actually know some family members of mine that have this sort of platform raised into the hallway layout. It's obviously not exactly like this, but I like I tried to kind of replicate that because I do indeed like love that look. And plus now the way of platforms, I was like, oh, I can do it now with ease instead of having to do that weird lighting tactic that I've never done before. But the ease part is not very easy. It's just so annoying. There's still like I waited probably about a month, maybe even two, like when platforms came out, because I watched Little Simsy and Legacy all the time, like I said at the beginning of the video. I watched all their videos, and they were so glitchy, and like even like the building stuff that they did, maybe it was having to do with Snowy Escape as well. The gameplay was also really weird and glitchy, so I kind of tried to wait until that all cleared up, but now I'm like, okay, I can't wait any longer. I really want to build this, and now I never want to build again. That's obviously an exaggeration, but like I said, it was super aggravating, and as y'all know, I don't have a very high patience rate. Um, see, like the half walls, like I just built some half walls and it completely removed the platform. Like, what's the point of that, you know? And I also wanted to do certain things with the architecture that I just couldn't because I didn't know how, and that was also not very pleasing. But anyway, focusing on the good here, I really love, like, uh, I'm trying to think. Um, so the entryway, I really love how that turned out. I don't usually do entryways, because, you know, it's just kind of useless. It's a useless space. Usually in real life, it would serve some sort of purpose, like to place down your keys there, or put some jackets there, but in The Sims, it really doesn't serve much purpose. But, kind of like closets. I tried to build a closet in this one later in the video, but that didn't work out. And again, it has no purpose. So I don't really usually build those, but I had a lot of fun building that one. It really felt like something you would see in real life, which was really cool. And I can't tell you how tempted I was to put some Christmas decorations in there. As I'm recording this, it's the day or 2 days after Thanksgiving. So you know, y'all know me, Christmas spirit right after that. I mean, even before that, honestly. But I was really tempted. I did end up putting like one of those weird circular things. I can't remember what they're called. You could see it there. But it's more fall neutral than Christmas or Thanksgiving or Halloween or whatever. So I did that. I had to add something. I had to add some joy into this build. I also didn't really know what color scheme to go for. Um, and this room that I'm working on right now with the couch and the two chairs, that was supposed to be the informal living room. And it was a struggle to fit everything in there because I couldn't make it bigger because it would mess up the platforms in all the other rooms, and then it would mess up the walls in all the other rooms. So I was like, okay, I just gotta deal with it. It's not that bad. And the more I got into the build and looked at that area, the more I liked it. So I decided to just go with it. um, but like I said, at the end, I liked the way it turned out. And you could see clearly how much I'm messing around with platforms and how much I'm struggling with it. I don't know. They really need to fix it, like, desperately. Like, I think if they don't fix it, I'm probably just gonna not use platforms as often as I would like to in this game. I also really like the way the bathroom turned out. Before we go on, I really like the way the bathroom turned out because I think it's really pretty. Anyway, as I was saying, if they don't fix the platform glitch, I'm probably just not gonna build with platforms as much as I would like to because it's supposed to be an enjoyable experience to build and kind of quote unquote escape your reality, like the way video games are supposed to be made. But when you're just constantly like, oh, I just want you to work, it's not very fun. Like you can see the way I'm kind of like going along with the walls just to not mess up the platform. Like, that is tedious as all hell. And I also tried to use more wall decor. You probably saw me flipping through all those types of catalogs, because I don't usually do that very often. I usually just kind of go with the flow and just choose something that is like easy to get to. But I really enjoyed flipping through all those catalogs. I didn't really use a ton of the stuff from the wall sun decor thingy in like category in the dining room thingy, but I did enjoy that. And I think I'll be using some of those items a lot more. And now we're on to like the formal living space area. Um, as you can see, I'm just kind of trying to like build some extra space for what I have. And this room, I loved the way it turned out. It was a tad cramped, but overall, I really liked the way it turned out because I was using a blue couch. I obviously changed the color later on, but I never really changed the color to something more unusual, I guess you'd say. At least from my perspective, it's quote unquote unusual because I've always had like tan, neutral color couches. But I really like the way the formal living room turned out. However, the staircase situation, you saw me a couple seconds ago, kind of trying to get like a corner staircase kind of thing. It obviously didn't work, and I can't wait to see your guys' reaction to what I actually do for that, what I solve for that issue, because I'm kind of ashamed of it. And I feel as though me fixing that corner and filling it up with the things that I did really kind of says a lot about the Sims community. So you see, I was just trying to get all these different items that would be useful, but I ended up just going with a lot of plants in the corner. And y'all know the Sims community is all about plants. We put plants everywhere in our homes just to fill up little spaces. And yeah, as you can see, I'm taking a bit of a break because I'm just like I'm so done. I also really like the way the kitchen turned out. I mean, I use that swatch, I would say, pretty often, but I don't use it as much as I probably should because it is a really pretty swatch. And plus, the stove within the island, I love that look in real life, so I'm surprised I honestly didn't use it more often in The Sims. Yeah, I really like the way that turned out. I decided to put a fire alarm because why not? And I also really love that tapestry thingy in the first bedroom that I'm building currently. I never saw it before, but like I said, it's in that wall decoration in the dining room catalog. So I'm probably gonna use that a lot because I love those type of tapestries in real life as well, not just in The Sims. But as you can see in this next bedroom, I tried to add in some closets and or a bathroom, and it didn't really work out because it was too much cramped of a space. But at the very end of the hall, you could probably see that little itty bitty area with the lights at the very end of the hall, and that's where I end up putting another bathroom because presumably this couple has a teenager, and if y'all know teenagers at all, they like their personal space. I can say that because I am one. So I tried to like. It's not the best bathroom. It's definitely not a huge bathroom, but it feels as though it fills up the space nicely. Because it really was creepy just having like a kid drawing set at the end of the hallway. That was a tad odd. So I'm glad I noticed that before I entered the builds. But as you can see, I'm just kind of trying to furnish everything and get it done as quickly as possible. I'm just happy with the way this turned out, and I hope you guys are too. I hope y'all are doing well as well. Holiday season. I have some cool stuff coming for you guys, including a new Sims 4 series that I'll probably talk about a bit more in my next Updates and Thoughts video. But you know what I also totally forgot to do was change the flooring in this bedroom to tile. So yeah, again, just use the eyedropper because I did do it in one bathroom. I just didn't do it in the other. I, yeah. Like I said, I was kind of getting a tad loopy. I felt like I was there for like 84 years, so, I really also love the way the outside turned out because, like, with the outside and the Sims, you kind of like decide like the whole vibe of the house, and I really like that. I also added that accent wall, which I'm very happy with because I never usually do different wallpapers in homes except for the bathroom and one wall in the kitchen to act as a backsplash, which I really didn't do this time, but I'm very happy with the way like I said, the formal living room is probably my favorite room in the house, other than the bedroom with the elevation, the bathroom with the elevation. Okay, I also did very minimalistic. What's it called? Oh my god, vegetation, not scrapbooking. Plants and stuff. I did very minimal of that, and I loved that look just because it was really nice, and it was very simple to do. So my origin ID is Good Luck Sim. The hashtags under the build are Good Luck Sim and Good Luck Simmer. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to join the Awkward team today. And I'll see you in the next one. So long for now, my Awkward team.